What's going on?
I'm trying to get like you, dog. You got the ring light and everything like that.
you
Effervescent.
got good lighting though. Like I had to get the ring light because I don't have it don't matter what time of day, I never have any natural light coming in from this window.
Yeah,
So I was
that's
looking
great.
at failing for a minute.
Nah, that's up. Nah,
What's new?
ain't nothing new, man. It's all the same thing. Just trying to survive.
I got you.
What you been on, man? What's been going on with you, man?
Back in school. Back
Okay.
in school, yeah, this semester.
Is
Um,
this a bachelor's or what are you
Nah, I'm
doing?
going. I'm going for a different degree.
Okay.
Criminal justice. Which, now that you bring it up, that was just like a funny story. Yesterday,
Yeah.
just like one of my bailiffs should be here in a minute, but it was just funny because all of my professors are either current cops or most of them are retired.
Yeah.
But so it was funny. Like I started pursuing that degree in the spring of this year. Yeah, it's been a man. So, of course, uh I think actually I think school started like the 15th or 16th of January. So it was after the, whole January 6th
Okay.
debacle. But it
Okay.
wasn't that far from it. And so like I wasn't even thinking it because I registered for classes in like November or whatever. So I was just
Mhm.
like, all right, school starts this day. I wasn't even thinking about it, but like the first day of class, I was like, oh, wait a minute. All y'all are cops. So I was just like, it's gonna be an interesting semester. And it was. But yeah, yesterday, I had like a current police officer come in. This is for my juvenile like corrections class.
Yeah.
And she was just talking about first it started off fine. Like it was, the black lady. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna listen, blah, blah, blah. I'm not trying to like she seemed nice or whatever. I asked a couple questions. And but then she started talking about community relations and
Mhm.
how they're trying to improve that. And like, yeah, what can we because she was like, let me ask you
Oh
guys a
no! Oh
question.
man, she was on some timeshare type shit
Bro.
where it's
No,
literally just like, oh, how's your family or where you from? Blah 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 blah, and it's like, oh, you from there? I'm from there too.
mhm.
And then it's just like, bam! How?
Yeah. No, but it was just like her questions were like, I was like, at first I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. But she was like, what can we do? Blah, blah, because we feel like the media is painting a bad picture of us, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah. And she was like, like, I feel like the media is why people have negative. And I was like, okay, I gotta say something. I was like, I can't speak for everybody else
yeah,
because like most people they don't even have like their their picture up, so you can't tell what race. Sometimes you can tell, but I was
yeah.
like, but personally for me, the media don't really have nothing to do with my negative feelings about the police. I was like, they may have been like the passenger in some situations, but
Right.
for sure I know who was driving the car every single time. Every
Yeah.
time I think about like the media, of course you can highlight what you want to highlight,
Mhm.
but at the same time, if you show me a video of a dude running away and the cop shot him in the back,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's like,
I'm gonna feel some type of way about it.
yeah, but I was like, you can't. Oh, well, the media shows like, nigga, what is that? What
Like,
other picture you
bro,
trying to?
it's literally either like someone holding a phone
Yeah,
and recording it,
yeah,
or
yeah.
it's like it's on the body cam, and it's like
Mhm.
you can tell like if it's like a cut scene
Right, right,
or like they're editing or like speeding it up or slowing it down or
right.
whatever. But it's just like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah,
how you gonna say the media? Like, bro, that
yeah. I'm
you
like,
might have got it from the
yeah,
media,
yeah.
but like, dog, that's
This
raw.
is yeah. That's like that's like me getting arrested for burglary
Yeah.
and they got me on video camera. They want to see what the media doesn't show you is like, no, nigga, you stole that shit. Like
Like,
this,
no, yeah.
So yeah. But there was like a couple things, and I was just like, I was typing at this point because I was like, I had to walk my dog or whatever.
Mhm.
but it was on Zoom. And so, but every single time I would type something, then you could just like, because it was two teachers. Like one of them I've had before. She's actually, I don't have an issue with her. I don't have an issue with this black lady officer. I don't know her. You know what I'm saying? I know her squad, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not, I don't know you personally. But it was like every time I said something, like it was just like got quiet for a minute. And it was just like, ooh, that's a good
I'm man.
I'm like, yo, just stop, man. Just, because then they were like, and we really because like, okay, the teacher that I had before, she was like, asking the lady, like, how do you feel about the whole defund the police? I'm like, okay, if you guys want to do this, okay. Yeah. So the lady was like, oh, we really feel like it was a negative thing because certain programs that were helping the community, blah blah blah, that's taken away and this and that. I'm like, of course. What are you gonna say? Like, you gonna, yeah, I'm happy that we got less money in our pockets. Like, of course, what I'm saying, you're gonna rep your school. But she was like, I just feel like there's better ways that could have been done. And I was like, I just feel like in this country, only way you get people to listen, you got to punish them. You got to take money away from them. You know what I'm saying? That's proven to be like what works the best. Not just, oh, well, because she was like, oh, I think it would have been better if people would have just, just tell us, what do you want us to do differently? But I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah. And that's what I was like, yeah. I was like, not shooting unarmed niggas would be a good start. You're like, what do you want to do? Yeah. So it was a joke. I was like, yeah, maybe it's a good thing this shit was remote because, like, yeah, but it was funny.
I don't know, man. Like, I'm so happy I ain't gotta like sit in on like those type of classes or be a part of those like focus groups unless I have like an actual like unless I like say I want to, because it's like it's gotta be infuriating, frustrating just being up in there, knowing what you know.
Mm-hmm.
And being a part of that system with you being like a first responder and everything like that.
Yeah.
So, like even though you're not directly in it, it's just like, yo, I know what it's like. So it was like, yeah, right. We can have as many community board things or this, that, and the third. It's ain't shit gonna happen. It's like we might take it to heart for like a day or two.
Mm-hmm.
We might help XYZ across the street or settle dispute between like local kids or whatever for a day, but it's like, is it going to be like a level of consistency? And it hasn't shown up yet.
Right. And like what can we do to stop shooting y'all, motherfucker? What can we do to stop killing unnecessarily? Tell us. Help us.
Give me the guns.
Help us. Like, what the fuck, man? So and it's like I said, the professor, because it was a professor and it was a cop that came in. Me and the professor, I mean, I had a class with her before. She seems like a nice lady. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any reason to think that she's not. The police officer, like I said, the black lady, she seemed cool. I'm not, but it's like you guys are either, one, you're disconnected to like be asking this. And it's like you're either like kind of dumb, you're not paying attention, or you're trying to piss on me and tell me it's raining. Like you're like, you know what I'm saying? So neither one is good. But I just was like, I was in a good mood yesterday too, but it was just like, I can't really. Y'all lucky I would have got the faces if we were in public. They would have had to throw me out of class.
Facts.
So there we go.
Yeah. Yo.
Like I said, Balin's not slick. He just likes getting his own theme music.
Every time. I do it on purpose. What's the word?
How we doing? Nothing. We're just talking about I had a funny class story with some police officers yesterday.
Oh, and that sounds like a wonderful thing. Tell us about it.
Yeah, you'll have to tune in.
Oh boy. I have to tune into my own podcast. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Curtis, man, what's the word?
Yeah, man. I was gonna say, like, it's been a minute since like this was like one of the earliest episodes. This was like the parent. I think we've done like maybe 3 or 4 together, just like this.
Yeah.
So it's always special. Appreciate Mr. Curtison joining us as always. So this is episode 39. I believe the boy Hurricane, as always, along with us, Mr. Balin.
Teacher Balin. That's Mr. G to the students, you heard?
You say Peach? Oh, teacher. I thought you said Peachy Balin. I was like, wait, you got one of them? You got one of them HBLs?
Hey,
my guy.
He gets in that flight out. He looking like an old girl headed to Jackson, man. He
said HBL. You need to be arrested, bro.
Hey, man.
You didn't hear about that? That was one thing I forgot to did you?
Bro.
That's one thing I forgot to put in the rundown. Huh?
Imagine your tax dollars going to give niggas bigger asses. Imagine it.
That's sick. That's sick. That's super sick. I'm like, yo.
It's just like, nigga, that's where your mind went.
Taking $400 out your check to give a nigga a bottle of his body.
That's how we gonna clean up the streets. We gotta make these niggas. We gotta have mandatory squat class. If you have more than 2 absences,
we got Dr. Miami on retainer here at
Alcatraz
facility here, man. Let me tell you.
Oh man,
holy shit!
Yeah, for the uninitiated, that was one brother's a solution to getting molesters and rapists off the street. He said if we start giving niggas PBLs, also known as BBL, it would serve as a major deterrent.
Why? No, bro. Yeah,
niggas walking around shaped like goddamn wisdom teeth. That's how you know. That's how they stick out in the crowd.
Hey, them criminals gonna learn a trade in there after they get the BBLs. They're gonna be hookah servers, bottle girls, you know,
bottle boys.
You got trade, damn it,
man. That's the new line of IG models. It's gonna be newly released felons.
I'm Cantrell. Welcome to my OnlyFans.
Oh my God, man.
I was once a troubled youth.
Troubled youth, I was one.
I think if you come back with the HBL, you was a little bit more than trouble.
Yeah.
No, hey man.
Come back with the
looking like an old dude. What's the meme? Like, dog, you double cheeked up.
Yeah.
On a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
On a Thursday.
What is going on here?
The sun is still out, my nigga.
Yeah, he's like, troubled youth. I was one. Flat ass. I had one, but not anymore.
I remember when I could feel my farts. Those days are over now.
Look at me now. I can't walk down the street without niggas asking for my cash app.
My thighs do not match my butt. You wanna know why they don't? They're gonna be scaring the kids like that in the future, man.
Yeah.
Just watch.
I hope that's not the next wave. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I guess it won't affect me at all. But right. I just, I hope. Let's just say,
nigga, why are you hoping it's not the next wave?
No, because I'm saying,
hey,
but
don't give me no ideas now.
Let's just say, like, I'm in a happy situation right now, happy relationship, happy life.
Thanks.
Prayers up. But let's just say, on some unforeseen circumstance, I get released to the streets, and that's what the women out here are expecting. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you remember, the game then passed me by, and now what's hot on the streets? Women, if you ain't got a HBL, she ain't. You can't get a text back.
Never. Women want something they can hold on to, something they can grip. Jesus Christ, what are we doing?
Man, yo, that man really typed that
internet,
Al Gore's
bro.
internet, dog.
Bro,
wrote that shit, bro.
I feel like that was before business hours too. I feel like I saw that at like 6 in the
12
morning.
noon.
But we
Bro,
woke up.
12 noon.
It was heavy on his heart.
he got you on a banger.
I got it.
Yeah.
Yo, light bulb went off for the nigga head. He said, I got it, so.
Buddy was sitting on his toilet just like,
You know what would scare me?
If me were a rapist, what would set me straight?
Oh my God.
That'll teach me.
That'll teach. Hey, he said that'll show me. I'd never do it again.
You know what? Yeah. Now that you say it, we had to maybe go back to that tweet, see if he like left his Cash App, what was like in the thread.
Start asking for his money. Yo, give me my $2.50.
I need my tip. Where my tip? Panhandling on Twitter. That shit is crazy. So all my new followers, niggas is really out here shaking change cups on the internet. That's crazy.
Like, nah, brother. I understand if you got like a legitimate business or like you out here like trying to like, whatever, on some like regular type stuff, whatever, like we see on the internet. But like, dog, yo, I got a fire tweet off, man.
Yeah.
Support, like, bro, you're not even posting like a cause or something like that. Like, like someone's dog died or like, it's like someone needs a surgery. Like, I feel some type of way about. Lie to me.
Yeah. He said,
Tell me
nigga,
story.
I'm trying to have a good lunch.
Right.
Which one of y'all niggas want to pay for my Popeye?
Speaking of Popeyes, I mean, and I got like a lot of stuff written down. Most of it Ozark. I don't know if we'll get into that at all, because if you haven't noticed, our brother Pele wasn't able to join us this week. Hope he's good. Should be good. Should be next episode we'll see him.
Some regards to
the brother Lay.
Yeah.
But because like he had just started watching Ozark, so we're like, yo, we need to recap that on the show. But
that would be a wonderful thing. I enjoy that show very much.
Yeah, maybe. Go ahead. What you say?
I try the show, but I can't.
No.
That's to each everyone's own, man. It's not my thing.
Hey man, you probably better off for it, because it's not like I just started it. I got to episode 2. That's what we're supposed to watch, like 2 episodes today. And it was like I was like, like I thought I remembered, but I was like, oh yeah, it's not a fun ride, man. Like it's a really great show, but it's like it's kind of like
it's very grim.
Is it like Snowfall? Sure. Is it like Snowfall in that sense where it's just like, yo, this is a very good show, but it's like,
it's all white people.
It's very
so
brutal.
It's not
it's
for sure.
Brutal.
Very but but with Popeyes, I don't know if and I'm gonna cop it tomorrow. Fucking Meg Thee Stallion's meal hit the streets. Was that today? No, it was this earlier this week, right?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Week. I saw that
shit yesterday.
Did you guys have any yet?
I went to the Popeyes, man, and I was right there, and I was like, like you just like, oh, don't forget. And it's like I went there, got my little 5-piece mixed chicken strip, bro. As soon as I pulled out the thing, I was like, damn,
I forgot. Yeah,
I forgot the hottie sauce. I'm like, doggone, man. So, man.
Wait, so is it just the dipping sauce that she got, or I thought she had like an actual meal, like Sweetie with McDonald's?
She got some sauce.
Okay.
She probably do. I don't even know.
Okay. All right. Well,
this shit is a shooter, fellas.
What you say?
I wrote me a fucking shooter. God
I know.
damn.
You know what? We gotta give props to Balin, because when we, a couple months ago, he was still getting his rolling game together. I don't know if y'all remember the classic episode where he was rolling for a whole hour and a half.
Right. 2 hours to roll that L, man. Some people say I still was rolling that L. This is it right here. I finally got it.
I thought it was something wrong with my audio. I was like, do I need to replace this sooner than I thought? But nah, so he's got it together now. So shout out to you.
With patience comes virtue.
There we go.
Hey, we pray for times like this.
There we go.
Hey, I'm looking like
all the L's that wasn't,
man, just
all the L's that wasn't pulling. All them nights where I didn't have weed unraveling my pocket, y'all. Whole L unraveling the pocket at the airport.
At the airport.
I was trying to be booted at the airport, and I had this shit in my pocket. I was driving. I got out. I went in my pocket. I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna go smoke." We was at the airport already. We was inside. We was waiting on the line. I was like, "Yo, I'm about to go smoke." I went to go grab this shit in my pocket. I just felt weed, and I was like, "Oh no!" Pulled it out, bro. This shit just, as I was pulling the shit out of my pocket, this wind blowing as hard as ever, just pour my weed in the air. I'm just like, this was bad, man. But to be here, we are.
There we go.
What are respectable women around you at the time?
Yeah, you were alone at the time, right?
I was
better, Ben.
I was shit. Yeah,
that's how strong it is.
Hey.
That's how strong it is. That's the za. But yeah, nah, I was alone. The bitches was watching though, so somebody was like, "Damn, that nigga can't roll my L." And she was right. She was right.
I always say, yeah, I'm edible for the plane.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. But see, that's the thing. I gotta take two. Man, I don't know, man. Like I be feeling like the edible market where I'm at is janky.
Yeah.
Cause like oftentimes I be getting edibles and a lot of them be duds, and I'll be like, I don't like this. Like I paid $40 for this punch bar, and it's not really a lot of punch in this punch bar. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you gotta find like your specific like. It's like going to like a restaurant or like finding like your own like Chinese spot, pizza spot. It's like, okay, I trust this person because this person makes the right product the right way. I'm not gonna be too full. I'm not gonna be too.
I'm not gonna be pecked.
And it's at a good price. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You got to check their Yelp review. Do they have a? You need to start. As this becoming more commercial, I'm pretty sure dispensaries gotta have the Yelp reviews.
Leafly, it's Leafly. I think it's called Leafly.
Okay.
You can like look up what's it name? Leafly. They got Weed Maps. They got Ease,
right?
Or Easy, whatever. All that shit. So they got all them delivery apps. They got ratings. You can rate the weed. You can rate the stuff. So I was about to say, bro, don't say it on the air, nigga. It's not a thing yet, but it's definitely.
Nah, I mean, is it legal in I don't want to. I don't know if you. No, I know it is in New York, but I don't know if Kurt want me to shout out where he's from. But
Kurt in the slave state.
Yeah, and they did, and they did pass the marijuana law. Like you're allowed to have it in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Like Pat, yeah.
Okay.
Earlier, like in July 1st, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. So hey,
that's why your eyes so low. I thought you were sleepy.
Are the streets filled with the gas, man, brother Curtis?
Listen, man. You be passing some parts, man. Look, you be surprised, man. Just like, oh wow, that's a smell. That's a
smelly smell.
Smelly smell.
That smells smelly.
Yeah, smelly. Yeah.
That's what's funny. Like I remember growing up. Because I grew up in Raleigh, North Carolina. Shout out Raleigh. But it would be every so often you would catch a whiff, and it was like, that's, and you just go on about your day. Because, I mean, at that time, and I'm talking like mid 2000s, I'm pretty sure it's still illegal out there.
Oh, yeah.
Even statewide. So. But, so when I moved back to California as an adult, it was just like, it was a culture shock for a number of reasons, but that was one. It's like, oh, y'all, okay. Like, hey, there's a cop over there. You guys comfortable? But yeah, now it's fucking kids be, instead of selling cookies, they be selling them cookies,
That's a good one. That was a good
almost
one,
disgusting at this point. Yeah.
Nah, I'll probably say like the wildest thing like was just like I remember I was in DC when the Washington Capitals like the NHL, they won like the Stanley Cup or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And, like I had just like a thing of beer or whatever. About to folks about to drink whatever and everything like that. And like my homeboy, he was right next to me, had a pen and everything like that. And I didn't even know it was like legal out there. And like I'll never forget, like the cop, she looked at me sternly. She was like, "You better not open that beer. You better not be drinking it outside." And like my homeboy just took a huge take on the pen and just like
ripped the fat one
right as they were like, I was like, "What? Wait."
He was like, "You better put that." You basically, you better not open that beer, Curtis.
Yeah,
exactly. I was like, "Hey,
you heard her."
Yeah.
She reaching for. She's like, "Oh, can I hit that pen?" Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, "But you
fucking beer."
Yeah.
What strain is that?
She started wagging her baton at me and everything like that. Homie was like,
"Move it along."
Yeah.
Are you, sir? Is he harassing you? This alcoholic? Yeah, it's
alcoholic harassing you. That'd be me, my nigga. That'd be me when my friends be like, "Why did you stop drinking?"
Yeah.
I'm like, is this an alcoholic harassing you?
What are you doing?
Yeah, man. So I know Balin doesn't really have a team, but
no, Lakers, baby.
Oh, that's right. My man. I'm thinking, hey man, we'll get to it.
Are going 0-82.
No. Overreaction. I trust in Bron, man. Trust in Bron.
You already know. I trust Bron with my life.
I mean, it wasn't pretty.
LeBron point a gun at my head and be like, "You're not gonna die, baby." And I'll be like, "Yo."
I just feel like, we know with Bron. I mean, him and AD look good. They both had 30.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just got to figure it out. It's the first game.
Man.
Some old niggas, they got a Carmelo. I felt like Melo looked pretty good. He didn't play that much.
He knew his role from like like after all the years in Portland, he was like, all right, I know what 6-man scratch starter, whatever.
Yeah,
cool. I know my role.
I know what works. I know what works now. No need for 50 jab steps and a pull up jump, 15-foot pull up jump shot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Catch and shoot, baby. Catch and shoot.
Yep. Go where Bron tell me to go and then put it up. That's it.
Yeah, shoot the thing.
And at least put my hands up on defense. I'll be good. Right. I think because Russ and this is gonna be a very sports centric pod probably from here on out because like all the subjects I got written down pretty much relate to sports. So disclaimer. But anyway, I feel like with Westbrook, he just got to figure it out. Like he looked uncomfortable. He was putting up stupid ass shots. Him and because I watched the Hornets game yesterday, him and Kelly Oubre looked very similar, which is not, I don't think anything Russ would want to hear ever. But it's like, stop putting up.
The shots sound the same when they hit off the backboard. God damn it!
Yeah, God, it was rough. But it always happens with Russ, like whenever, like, or as of these past couple of years, where it's just like
slow starter,
still have it, or he might be done, or XYZ and everything like that. But it's like, I told folks in court, I was like, look, just wait till
January,
wait till New Year's.
Yeah,
they'll figure it out. They'll turn it around.
Like that. Because that's when the NBA season starts. Christmas.
Facts.
Right.
That Christmas game tell you pretty much all you need to know for real. About like the
percentage and everything.
Yeah, I feel like Russ, he just gotta just attack.
Take the good with the bad. That's just legit. Like nigga said, you gotta stagger his minutes with LeBron.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, because I mean, I feel like Russ is at his best when he's fucking getting a rebound or in transition. You know what I'm saying? And just full steam ahead, throwing the shooters in the corner. He just he's got to do. He'll be all right. I ain't worried about it.
Like him and Melo leading like the second team or whatever. That would be
that'd be good.
Snapping, man.
That'd be good.
Like, y'all still got Rondo, right?
Yeah.
Rondo and Russ Westbrook cannot be on the court at the same time. Come on,
Right.
That cannot be the backcourt, bro. That cannot be the backcourt. That'll be the most brickingest backcourt.
Yeah.
I cannot wait till the playoffs when like one of y'all main shooters or whatever they get injured off some like BS like it's a strained hamstring or like a calf.
Taylor Horton Tucker is out. Like, oh god,
it's gonna be like a 40-point blowout against the Warriors.
Right.
I don't know. They might be. Yeah. It might be quiet for them.
That's what I feel like too. Like they gotta. And I feel like they probably make some more moves. Yeah, make some more moves during this because they just need shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like put shooters around Bron and AD. I don't think Dwight Howard had a bag and he didn't play that much, but just like, okay. We're gonna keep obviously LeBron, AD, Dwight, Russ.
This is AD season.
Hey, let me finish.
This is AD season, goddammit.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, those four and then Melo, Westbrook, and then just give me some shooters. Give me some shooters. And I didn't see was it Kendrick Nunn?
Yeah, him. I don't know if they even played.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing him on the floor.
He's supposed to be one of them young niggas that can shoot and score and all that.
They said he was out 2 to 3 weeks, right?
Oh, okay, so he's injured. Okay.
Oh, he's injured.
He's injured. Yeah.
So yeah, we'd be all right.
Him, fucking Taylor Horton Tucker out.
Yeah.
Malik Monk is good. Good.
I feel like he didn't really play that much either.
Mm-hmm. Nobody really else. If your name wasn't LeBron or AD, nobody really played well.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And nobody really played well.
You could just like those are the only two that are like used to everything. They know where they know where the locker room is. They know where the training room is.
Right.
They know this is how the crowd's gonna be like. But everybody else is just like, what's going on? Where things at?
Right.
But yeah, y'all figure it out by Christmas, man.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it. What about? That's what I was gonna ask. Who's your team? Do you have a team, Kurt?
You're a Celtics fan.
Yeah.
Celtics? Oh,
yeah.
That's right. That's why we ain't had you on in a minute.
Yeah.
Let me write that down again. This motherfucker.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas, man.
Hey, man.
That game was crazy.
The Knicks and Celtics might be what like the 76ers and Celtics were like earlier with like Tatum and Brown and everything. Like
really?
Those guys they're deep, they're young and talented. I think the only thing I'll be worried about with the Knicks is like with Tibbs be
running players into the dirt
to death, man. Like, had them boys down and out, but so it's like I'm not really surprised. All right, cool. We'll probably could drop a couple of games, but when it comes down to like real like playoff seedings and everything like that, I think we'll probably come through. Tatum.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, Tatum didn't really have a good game, right?
Damn.
Tatum. That boy came out sad.
Yeah.
Tatum.
He got that bullshit on his head. That's what it is.
Now you know what it was.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. It might be the little wop baba doo bop. Right there. I don't know. He got the relax up in there.
That nigga got texturizer and shit.
Y'all saw the whole top 75 play, which we'll get into because they just dropped the complete list. Yeah. I have thoughts, but when they were doing the whole like they had Tatum, he was like in a Kobe jersey or he's in a Lakers jersey.
Yeah,
and they're like putting him with. I think that's what probably threw him off. He's like, man, I look good in that jersey. Why am I in this? Why am I in the Celtics? And I think I think he's fighting demons. Like his spirit is a little off. He knows where he belongs. So,
like you just said, all it's gonna take is him just cutting that little. Look, he got the relaxer in his head.
Mm-hmm. He got the coon shit. He got the coon shit.
Got the coon shit, man. Activated, man. He got
nigga called Jason Tatum a coon. Crazy.
Look, I love Jason Tatum, man. That's my guy. But yeah, he gotta
shout out Lee. That's my guy.
Yeah, he sound
my guy. That's the good shit. He got the tutti frutti.
Yeah, I was like, man, How you do that?
You got the
That nigga shit.
I didn't. Yeah,
let
me
that
Google
nigga
it.
shit was. That nigga shit is straight at the edge and curly at the top. I'm like, how the fuck this nigga got bags?
Yo.
Let me see.
Nah, bro. Like, I'm amazed by it, bro. Like, I ain't even like. I'm like, wow.
Nigga said, well, it's gonna be sports from here on out. So Jason Tatum's hair.
Wait, is this I don't know if y'all can see. Is that's what he was rocking, or is it different?
Yeah,
that one. Yeah. He looked like. What does he look like? He looked like anytime. Maybe it's just Tyler Perry movies, but anytime there's a light skinned dude who's like the evil character, like I feel like he has that type of haircut. He got nah, I guess the dude from, I think maybe the dude for Soul Food was a little bit different. But yeah, I don't know. Hey man, like I said, you know, if he had that same cut and he was in that Lakers purple and gold, you know what I'm saying? I think, you know, it just looked a little bit different, you know. But
hey man, look, y'all. Look.
In due time. I'm
driving all night, like, hey, bro, what you want, man?
Or Jaylen Brown can come too. You know, they chill out.
Y'all wasting that nigga talent.
Y'all wilding, man.
Yeah. Get a couple rings, and then you know when they want to try something else, then LaMelo and Anthony Edwards can come on down.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Anthony Edwards. Hey man, it's been real. You know,
nigga Kane out here trying to poach talent.
I can't believe it, man. I come here on good terms. You just want to create trauma for me.
Hey man, I'm just. You know, I think of myself as a prophet sometimes, you know.
Prophet, he said.
All right, Moses. All right.
You know, I think the Lakers franchise is like that the Chappelle gift where he's Rick James and he's like
the aura.
Yeah, and he's like, welcome. Come on. That's the Lakers franchise. Like, yeah, you know, if you want to come on, man. It's nice over here.
I can't believe I'm here, man.
Make money on and off the court. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Man, y'all saw them Jason Tatum Subway commercials, man. Stop playing.
It's got bacon. It's got bacon.
Y'all saw the Jason Tatum Subway commercials, man. He
nigga holding
a sandwich.
Man. Nigga hold this sandwich.
He wants to honor Kobe. He said,
hold this sandwich. Hold this sandwich, nigga. Hold this sandwich. Nigga sitting there just like this. Like, I gotta do this again. What do you mean you weren't feeling that take? How long do I have to hold the sandwich?
No, that commercial was wild, man. I'm just
You imagine that you played basketball all your life. You wanted the best at your craft. And some nigga sitting, some 5'8" nigga sitting there telling you, I need more from you, Jason.
Hey man, but that check, you know, that check can make you do some things.
Hold this foot-long Subway sandwich to your face for like 3 hours.
Say, hey, nigger, talk higher, nigger.
Yeah, exactly.
Get this sandwich lined up next to your face. Hold your hand next to your face like this.
Put this sandwich closer to those big old lips.
Them big old higher lips. Oh God.
Where's John Gruden when you need him?
John Gruden. Directed Subway commercial.
Smile, smile, niggers. bigger smile.
I said bigger smile. I didn't say the other thing. I'm changing.
Yeah. I meant to offend everyone. I wasn't trying to offend him. I wanted you all to be offended.
Exactly. I'm going for the Grand Slam.
Why Spider Monkey?
But speaking of offensive, I don't know, Balin, did you get a chance to look at the Lebatard clip? If not, I know.
Yeah, I was listening to it, and I have an opinion.
Okay. All right. So yeah, let me just set it up real quick. So
yeah, go ahead.
On the Lebatard show today, the local hour, they were talking about Deshaun Watson and the Miami Dolphins and how I don't know if the Miami Dolphins are like actively trying to get him or talking about it, or if it's just like a rumor. But it's a Miami-based show, so they were talking about it, and one of the dudes that comes on, David Sampson, like he's like the general manager for the Florida Marlins. He's always like giving like behind the scenes, like management perspective on shit. So he was saying basically that he could see them doing it just because the NFL as a league has like more offensive players now and have in the past that teams have traded for and signed.
Niggas who committed murder.
Right. And the fan base didn't leave because they were successful. And he was like, one of the there's only one woman on the show. At least they have guests, but she's like the regular. So she was talking about not to say that it's like a woman's only issue, but of course you want to get the woman's perspective on that. And she was basically saying how that they shouldn't do it and all of that, and then like her fandom with the Steelers came up because she's still a Steelers fan, and of course like Ben Roethlisberger, like I mean it is 21 lawsuits and like I think a dozen of those are like criminal charges as well with Deshaun Watson. I mean, it doesn't look good, you know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely not here to defend him or anything like that, but it is still alleged at this point. And I guess with Ben, he never got convicted of anything criminally, but it was like, I don't know if he had
he did it.
Yeah.
Right.
It was like, yeah, this dude should be behind bars. Like it was like known he just got off because he had the money to do it or whatever. But it's still like, okay, well, as a why are you still a Steelers fan? Basically, that was kind of that's not what I didn't feel like that's what they were saying, but it was like they were like, yeah, they're like, you are proof that they can get away with it, because if he comes and he balls out, like the fans are not offended enough to stop supporting the product, and that's why the NFL gets away with what it gets away with. What like my whole like listening to that, it was like 20 minutes. It's like the local hour today if you guys want to check it out. But what I wanted them to say was like, well, this is America. Like there's a whole lot of like offensive stuff, but because people are not it doesn't discuss them enough to do what needs to be done to change it. That's why shit keeps perpetuating, because it's not no one and like so her defense was like not really her defense, but she was just saying like that she doesn't feel like it should fall on her to and it's like, okay, of course, like of course it shouldn't, but at the same time it's like this is why it keeps happening, because if people like, and then of course Kaepernick came up, and it was like, well, the Dolphins wouldn't trade for him because he had rocked a Fidel Castro shirt, but they might trade for Deshaun Watson, who
may allegedly have molested, or sexually assaulted.
There's a bunch of
women.
So
and
it's just like, yeah, but it's like, of course, well, anyway, so I've been talking to them. What were Balin? You said you had something you wanted to say about?
At one point, I guess the dude that owned the Marlins, or the general manager of the Marlins, was speaking to Jessica.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, like he's going out of his way to like express to her that he's not like advocating for the NFL when he says that fans aren't going to care, like you said. So he's like, I just want you to know that I don't perpetuate this and da-da-da-da-da-da. But the fact, but he goes on to say how like it's like a machine that's an unstoppable machine, and there's no way to truly stop it because people are never offended enough, like you said.
Right.
And she's like, it's almost speaks like it's an absolute, like there is no point where it's ever going to change. It's just how it is. And if you want to have, not even if you got a problem with it, then you can't be a part of it. Like this is like a necessary evil for people like Deshaun Watson to be able to still like play football for what he's done,
right?
Allegedly,
Mm-hmm.
like, and that niggas aren't taking the people at the powers that be aren't taking the proper steps to alleviate this issue, and therefore making the product look bad.
Right.
When at the end of the day, it's about profit.
Right.
It's almost like I almost find it funny how niggas really like not even amp it, but like they're leaving this shit out so that people talk about it for Deshaun Watson and shit like that. Like they're leaving it out for people to talk about it. So it's like you kind of was like, why is he on the exempt list? He can still play.
Yeah.
He can be traded for. Like, why is he allowed to play football?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't, you know what I'm saying, something that should be happening.
Right. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And it was just, I don't know. It was kind of funny to me because I felt like, you know, I mean, it's not my show. They don't know me. You know what I'm saying? We're not at that level yet. But I just like, man, I wish I could like call in or something, because it was like I feel like you guys are missing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe you know, I don't know. You have to listen to it. But I just felt like, yeah, I mean, we as consumers, like, we're not, it's not just, you know, us who has to change, but it's like you do have a lot of power. You can hold because it's like, I remember, you know, with the whole when Kaepernick's story first like blew up and all that, and he wasn't getting signed, and Bomani was saying that, you know, basically the owners are saying that you guys, that they feel the fans are more racist than they care about winning, you know?
Right.
And it's like the reason why they feel this way, the reason why, because, you know, like it's like you can complain all day. Like I can complain about Walmart all day, but if I keep going to Walmart, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, am I as bad as them who, you know, I don't know if they have a sweatshop or they're underpaying the labor. Like, no, I'm not actually doing it, but you are. Like, you're not. It is like hypocritical to talk bad about something and then still partake in it, you know. And it's like, you know, some things, like, you know, like we talk about capitalism. We live in a capitalistic country.
We live in a
like,
society.
You know, yeah, it's not as easy to just pick up and leave. So I understand, like, to a certain extent, you have to participate in a lot of things, but something as simple as that, like, okay, I really love football. Like, okay, well, do you love football more than you hate this?
Rape.
Yeah, or it's like, oh, I really love this. This is my childhood team. Like, okay, well, which one do you love? Because it is like, you're not as bad as Ben Roethlisberger, but you're not being a part of. If you're still giving them money, then why? What reason do they have to stop?
Yeah, they're not learning a lesson. It's just like,
right.
You're rewarding bad behavior.
Yeah, and not just you, but, you know,
the
fans
masses, the general population.
Yeah, and they're like, you know, I feel like the NFL is showing that they don't care about women. And I was like, they've been showing that. Look at who.
Hey, like, bro, that's
not new. What are we talking about?
That's 100-year history, man. It was like bad people, evil people that like created an empire, like, and like
out on camera, dog.
Yeah, like what you guys been paying attention? That's how I felt. I felt like the show was like really, really white today. Like, it sounded really, really white. And I'm just like, you guys are just missing.
That's the vibe I got.
Yeah, like
it sounded like a ringer a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna go that far. I ain't gonna call them fucking. I didn't hear it too much. Ryan Russillo talk, but it's just like you guys, you know, it just sound like disconnected. Like it's like surprise. Like, oh, you know, I feel like it's a what is it? Like a defeatist attitude or like a cynical attitude. It's like, bro, this is reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are you new?
This is the world y'all niggas. This is the world you perpetuate on other people.
Yeah, or this world we live in. Like, of course, this is, you know, what did the last fucking year and a half teach you? Motherfuckers don't get money. Look at all the people that made money off of the pandemic. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, you just care more about. You're like, yes, nigga. Like, so I don't know. It was.
I'll say this though. I think kind of what summed it up altogether was like, dude saying like, yo, people can either like tell the truth or they can just like
sugarcoat it.
Sugarcoat it, and like just try to like go the easy route. And I'm just like, whoa. that kind of like summed up that whole like 20-minute conversation. It's just like, yo,
right.
At the end of the day, like you just said, these are corporations. We are a capitalist society. It's like, yo, most folks rather preserve bad habits, bad institutions in order to save
because they can benefit from it. Exactly.
Right. And that's kind of like, that's part of the reason why they had like a defeatist tone and like kind of like, oh, this is just part of it. Like, bro,
yeah,
I'm saying.
They make money from this.
Right.
They're not even bad mouthing all the way down to the point where it's
food
just like,
that fed them, the shit that gave them the lifestyle that they lived.
Right.
That's the shit that I want. I'm so glad you, my nigga. I'm glad you said that. Like, no funny shit. That's the same thought process I had. Niggas is sitting here talking like, yeah, well, there's no way it can change. Da 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 da. It's like, yo, bro, you're benefiting from it. You don't want it to change.
Right.
And I think they also did that woman a disservice by having her be the only voice for all women.
Mouthpiece, exactly.
Like, nah, bro. And like she just came in on some chill stuff, like, yo, on some normal commute type stuff, and then just be hit with something like that. And like first
blindsided.
Right.
That's wild. That's nasty.
So we have a woman on the show. Let's talk about sexual assault.
Nah, I mean, I don't know if you guys listened to the whole thing, but it was like
I listened to the part you showed me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But they were like, because at first it was just Amin and David Sampson talking about it really. And then they were like, and they were saying like, look, nobody's saying this is, but we're telling you this is probably what's going to happen. And this is the reasons why, because motherfuckers are still going to be, if he helps them win, the numbers are only going to go up. They're only going to make more money. So, and then I think, Dan was like, she was making faces or whatever. So they were like, do you want to say something? And I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen like if they've like, maybe they'll say something more about it tomorrow. I didn't even finish the whole day's show, but I think I got
24-hour show.
No. It's like
a 3 hour every once in a while.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours a day. And I think I'm on like hour 1, and they were still like, because like in the second and the next segment.
Work, nigga.
What you say?
That sound like work, nigga. Nigga, a 3-hour podcast. Jesus Christ.
Hey, man. Like I said, that check looked right. We might start doing that.
3 hours job, ain't enough hours.
But like, bro, Bailey, you get to sit
and just talk and smoke.
If they sponsor my habit, then
that's what I'm saying. I was trying to think of the
pay me in drugs.
I was trying to think of the because we talked about it a while ago, but I think it was like the Purple Urkel. I can't remember the name, but I was like, if you guys want to sponsor, you know what I'm saying? You want to sponsor our habits,
sponsor my habits, baby.
You got the information in the
it's in between pay week. Down to the bottom.
You tell me I got to talk 3 hours.
Yeah.
About God knows what.
About whatever comes to my mind.
Or support me.
Send me things in the internet through the mail.
Exactly. Yeah.
Send me things.
But
imagine.
What you say?
Imagine. Some motherfuckers like, I'm going to send this man on the internet narcotics. Yeah, man. Nah. Why do you think Hooper's like Kyrie so much?
Say it again.
Like, why do you think like NBA like Hooper ass niggas like Hooper? I'm a Hooper culture niggas like Kyrie so much. Like, why do you think
like KD?
Like KD, like Andre Iguodala saying Kyrie's not top 20 NBA all time.
What, I don't know about no top 20. He definitely top 75. He definitely in the conversation.
For top 75.
I nigga top 100 maybe.
Man, some of the people on this list, I'll just throw it out there. Like there was a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I think we haven't said it on this show. I think just talking on our own, but it's like if you weren't playing with niggas, I don't see why your name should be on this list. If you pre-segregation or pre-integration, that's what I meant. Pre-integration, pre-segregation.
So before time, before the white people got there,
right? Pre-slavery. Nah, but pre-integration, I don't like we can't measure. I think it's even hard in some cases past because like, well, how many motherfuckers, like I wasn't born before 1990, you know what I'm saying? So you want to talk about, I can't even really talk about Dr. J. Like I've seen some stuff and I can look at the numbers, but I wasn't around for that.
Right.
So, if you weren't
I gotta take my pop's word for it. I gotta take the historians.
I gotta believe you, nigga. Like
his word for it, yeah.
Right. So, but yeah, just looking at the list, like I was like, there's definitely some low hanging fruit, but one of the names that was on there, Pete Maravich. Kyrie is not worse than Pete Maravich.
I would like to see them go like 1-on-1.
Yeah.
That would be like a dream matchup because like allegedly, like apparently, like Pete Maravich had like crazy handles and like
right. Yeah, and it's like I feel like Pete Maravich, he's kind of like in the same class as like of Bill Walton, except Bill Walton, didn't he win MVP like twice, and he has like a couple titles. Pete Maravich was just, I mean, he was a great player at the time. He's a Hall of Famer. But I haven't. He don't have the playoff stats that Kyrie does. He didn't win a ring. He wasn't eye to eye with LeBron, who was like, LeBron is like top 3. I'm saying for that series, for that playoff, you know what I'm saying? Like that means a lot,
Right.
So for sure, but at the end of it, bro, Kyrie not that good.
I will say this though, I think we as fans today have like a greater advantage and greater like ability to access like anything. Just so it's like, okay, if you want to look up LeBron James when he played against the Charlotte Hornets in 2012 or whatever, we can do that. But it's like for Bill Walton, we're not able to do that. For Pete Maravich, we're not able to do that. For other folks, we're not able to do that. So it's like, I don't know. We gotta like either do the research and just like, all right, and understand like what footage we have and like take a look at it, and then just like what like retellings and everything like that, and just like go with it. I don't know. It's wild, and it's wild, man. I think that I don't know. I'm kind of like one that leans towards like giving folks the benefit of the doubt because me being a Celtics fan, like a lot of this stuff happened before.
Right.
I was born. Yeah.
Right.
Nigga.
I don't know. I guess that's what makes me a true hooper. And y'all not true hoopers.
Believing in shit that happened before I was alive. Niggas might as well be telling you folk tales, nigga. You might as well be believing in myths, nigga.
Bayless said if it happened before the 1990, what is it, 94?
Nigga, if black people weren't allowed to ride the bus, nigga, that shit didn't happen, bro.
Right. That's my nigga, yes, it's fun. Curtis is a Bill Russell truther. Like, nigga, weren't you born in?
I am.
But I'm just saying it's tough. Like I said, that was after integration. So okay, I'll take people's words for it. But it's like beyond that, you know what I'm saying? Who's that? Is that Kuzi who's running around?
Dribbling the ball with his fucking palm.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Like, come on, man.
Wearing leather sneakers. If basketball was your second job, bro, none of your accomplishments should count.
Right.
Okay.
I just
don't give a fuck. None of your accomplishments should count.
Bro, is that the reason why like nobody takes like Russell seriously with the rings and everything like that?
Bro, there was like literally 12 other teams. He was literally one of the 2 tallest niggas in the fucking league at the time. And there was no 3 in the key, so he could just stand there.
Yeah. Fair.
And that was when 7-foot niggas was a rarity. Now, every team got 2 of them.
Bro, I just saw 2 of them at the ball today.
See? They didn't make niggas like that back then.
Exactly, nigga. You seen the footage of Wilt in like HD?
I saw it. Yo, that was crazy.
That shit looks.
It looks dangerous. Like, you know what?
That shit shouldn't look so clear.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in 4K HD, so it's like, okay, of course it's gonna look like crisp and great. I thought it was crazy. I'm like, wow, I never thought I'd see this. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, we want to talk about a nigga like Reggie Miller. You know what I'm saying? Like Kyrie's not better than Reggie Miller.
Kyrie better. Dwight Howard better than Reggie Miller.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know,
Reggie Miller on that top 75 list? Ain't no fucking way he on that 75 list.
Man, they got fucking Dave DeBusschere on there, the Busher, whatever the fuck his name is. They got a couple people I ain't never heard of.
Boucher.
Back in the day.
Bobby Boucher.
I'm gonna start. So they got Wes Unseld. I don't think he played with niggas. Bill Sharman. I've never heard. Dolph Shays. Never heard of him.
Shays.
Who are you? Reggie? Yeah, Reggie Miller is on here.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Yeah. No, there's a yeah. So
niggas put Reggie Miller on the list.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Feeney was supposed to be.
I don't know, man. Kyrie. Niggas really, but you gotta really think. Is Kyrie top 20 right now? Keep it a band.
Yeah.
Kyrie top 20 in the NBA right now?
Right now? Yeah.
Right now?
Well, let's talk.
Yeah, like this year, yeah.
Let's talk about it. Let's write it down. You guys start naming out names.
20 players. We can start naming. But we gonna really sit here and name 20 niggas?
Yeah.
Like you should be like, that's the thing. If you gotta sit there and name 20 niggas, bro.
Right. I feel like he's okay. Even if he's not top 20, he's top 25. Like, what are we saying? Like, it's not like
sure. So
I like to do it by position because it's quicker.
I'm not gonna say he's top 20 point guard. No,
I know.
Top 20 player, nah, bro.
I think he's up there. I legitimately think he's up there.
He's not top 15. He's not top 20. He might be top 25. He could be top 25.
But at the same time, like, I mean, I feel like there's like at least, 15, 20 players that are playing right now that are on that list or that should be on that list.
Yeah,
you know, like we
have
who? That should be on the top 75?
Like who, bro?
A lot. Fucking LeBron, Curry, Lillard. I think they're all on there. Kawhi, KD. But like I like I said, I like
on that list.
Yeah.
Kawhi's on there. Yeah.
Kawhi did it by himself in Toronto.
Wow. That nigga won a championship in Toronto. They treat that nigga like Braun.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
They treat that nigga like Braun.
Yeah, Kawhi is up there, yeah. I don't know. I would put Kawhi over Kate.
Shout out to Kawhi.
Kawhi over Curry?
Shout out to Kawhi, man. That's dope.
I would put Kawhi over Curry in the top 75 just like right now.
Top 70. If their careers ended today and you're rating careers, so you say Kawhi is a better one? Had a better career than Curry?
Curry had a better career than Kawhi.
Yeah.
Curry or Kyrie? Who are we talking about?
Curry. You said Curry or Kyrie?
I'm talking about. What are we talking about?
I thought that's what you said. I was repeating that what you said.
No, I said, is fucking Kawhi better than Kyrie?
Oh.
Yeah. Does he have a better? Does he have a better career?
Better career,
for sure.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I must have misheard. I'm this shit up again.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at the list, man. I'll send. It's on Twitter, but I sent it literally just dropped before we started recording.
That shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
To really sit there and think that fucking top 20 all time, or like top. Or like I guess it would be like I'm thinking of it like 70 to 50.
Wait,
that's Davis? What that?
Yeah, Anthony Davis is on there.
Yeah,
that's dope.
He's
probably like So now, see, that's the thing. I'm looking at it from the wrong perspective. I'm looking at it from the perspective like top 20 NBA, but like niggas talking about like top 20 all time. So he might be like 70 to 50.
Yeah.
So he's top 70. He could be top 70 all time.
Right. Well, I'm saying, okay, Okay, right now, if Kyrie stops playing right now, would you say that Ray Allen had a better career than him?
I would say yeah, because he has like a legitimate record that like. All right,
but it's close.
Yeah,
it's not like
yeah.
Bring my shit back.
Yeah, I would probably say like with Ray Allen, it's just like he was like the definitive number one for multiple teams. He has like a record that like stands or that stood a test of time.
Mm-hmm.
with a 3-pointer. Like he is arguably one of the best shooters of all time.
Right.
Like he has like multiple championships in like different parts of his career and everything. Like I think when I see Kyrie, I see like a definitive number 2.
Right.
Like he
potential number 3.
Low key, but I'm talking about for like
but he
whatever. He's not the main guy. He's like the side person or whatever.
Right.
So it's like when I see
potential
him,
cornbread.
I put him in the same boat as like a Scottie Pippen, like as like a
right
overall role comparison. So it's like when I see that, are there better like number 2 role players than Kyrie? And you just gotta look at it, just compare like, because you can talk about like Stockton and like who else would be like a number 2 role.
Penny Hardaway.
Well, yeah, he didn't win no title though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I think with Stockton didn't win no title, but he had
he was crazy.
He has like crazy records in like longevity. He like played like 3 decades or whatever.
Imagine that.
I just feel like if you're listing the best point guards of all time, like I'm not saying Kyrie is top 10 or I'm not even saying he's top 15, but I say he's probably top 20, 25 all time. Probably, you could probably argue for him at 15, even though it's kind of hard. Is he a point guard or a shooting guard? But I mean, he's there. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, Feeney was supposed to be on here. And he might have a rebuttal. He might, but he was like top 75. No way. I'm like, man, you better, because like my whole argument was just going to be based off of there's people that I can take off the list.
Yeah.
That Kyrie is better than. But there was, because like Dwight Howard wasn't on there. He should be on there.
Mutombo wasn't on there.
Mutombo's not on there?
No.
Yeah, so.
Mutombo top 75?
Dwight wasn't.
I think when the top 100 comes out, I think that's probably when like a lot of the stuff gets rectified. So it's like
25 more years, my guy.
Hey, if Kyrie
LaMelo number 1.
Hey, wishful thinking, man. Wishful thinking. I like LaMelo.
From your lips to God's ears, man.
LaMelo goes 7 for 7.
Yeah, right.
He pull off some Brady-esque type shit where
like 7 in a row, like bro. 3 of them with LiAngelo, 4 of them with Lonzo on the team.
That's how I know you dreaming, nigga.
That's when
LaMelo, LiAngelo never touch an NBA basketball court, bro.
Hey man, that's when LeVar wins the presidency. He's like, see what I did with my 3 black boys.
Let me tell you something. LeVar, as much as I love LeVar, man, he gonna be a Republican, dog. If he run, bro.
Hey, man, we talk about the Rock. The Rock gonna run Republican in 3 years.
Yeah.
So,
hey,
and them crackers gonna vote for him too.
They gonna be running to the polls, like, man.
I feel like
I got to vote for the Rock.
It all depends what Mr. Republican is saying. You know what I'm saying? Because we got Biden. Some Democrats,
bro,
Republican, motherfuckers on the same level.
Niggas gonna be chomping at the bit to vote for the Rock, man. Nigga.
Hey man,
some white people gonna be chomping at the motherfucking.
There's gonna be a bunch.
You talk about white turnout for Trump. Let the Rock let the fucking Rock run for president. But white people gonna be fucking.
They're gonna lose their minds. Like, hey,
foaming at the mouth. I gotta vote for the Rock. They're gonna see if they're gonna be mailing their ballots.
Y'all saw. Look what happened in California when they voted in Schwarzenegger. Yo, someone look. I gotta look up that gubernatorial like election to see like how big a percentage he won by. Because it's like, yo, if that's like an indicator right there, that was like the first one too. Like, look, man. And Trump just won, man. Look.
Yeah. Plus, look at it this way. The Rock, people voting for especially if he runs Republican, this way people I'm not racist. I voted for the Rock. Just like Obama, like, I fucked up with Trump, but I voted for this black man.
I gave you another nigger.
Yeah.
Facts.
I'm good for life.
Hey,
I voted for.
my
I'm
part.
not racist. I voted for two.
I voted for more niggas than I let in my house. What you got? You can't say nothing to me.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So,
crazy. The world is a crazy place.
Nasty.
America is a crazy place.
Yes, sir.
So imagine that people want to come here is insane.
Amen.
People fucking flee that. But then again, it's like, bro, people are fleeing like war.
Yeah, it's just like
I'm sitting here rolling up weed in my house. And they would kill for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if y'all had anything else. The only other thing I wanted to talk about briefly was just with the whole Ben Simmons situation.
Yeah.
Just how
that nigga is fucking tripling down, baby.
And
I'm not playing for you niggas.
And so the Philly fans that talk all that shit.
Yeah.
I know y'all got some listeners that are Philly fans.
Yeah.
The folks that do listen to this episode, do not say nothing to me until y'all house is in order.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing to me about no playoffs, no Embiid, none of that. That's dead. That's dead.
Talk to these niggas. Talk your shit, King.
No. Did they play already? The Sixers?
Yeah, they played.
Okay. Then they lose.
They won. Now they smoked them niggas. Them niggas still got Joel Embiid. Don't get it twisted.
Who they play?
They played the Pelicans.
Okay.
They also played the Pelicans. So let's not act like you know what I'm saying. Let's not act like you know what I'm saying. They played the Pelicans.
Right. Zion's another. I was saying him and Ben like giving like big. Well, Ben for sure. Big 2 week. I just put my 2 weeks in energy.
Big Balin energy.
My man said, like, you know what?
I done already checked out, baby. I am mentally checked out.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I was saying like when I thought about it, like the few times, because like there's been a couple times where I just quit, but like I can think of 2 or 3 times where I either put in my 2 week notice or I was like leaving in 2 weeks. Like I'm thinking about the Army for that one, and it was like the Army was the only one that I actually made it. Because I didn't have a choice through the 2 weeks, but every other job, I was like giving off shifts. I was just like, nah, I'm not feeling well. I remember one dude, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna take it seriously. So I know I gave you 2 weeks, but I'm not, fuck this. I'm not coming back.
That's what it's supposed to be. It's just like, yo, like, hey, look, I'm here to like do like the bare minimum of minimum.
Yeah.
It's
like,
not
what it is.
Above and beyond type stuff.
Do not send me out on no job shit. Like I'm not gonna. If you want it done right, do not send me.
Right.
I will not
I'm
do
gonna
it.
Be like dude and that meme of dude in front of that the motherboard. That, just hands.
Hands on the back of his head, like. That's my favorite picture on the internet. Bro, the hat placement. This nigga's fucking big. My nigga like, this nigga hat like this. This nigga is perplexed. He's like, because when you niggas do not, like, for me.
Oh, yeah, I know you, yeah.
You put your brim on, you like, yo, I'm Gucci right now. For me, nigga was like, nah. Because what is that?
I don't know what.
Nigga was scratching his head through the fitted, bro. Like someone's literally like, I can't believe this is happening. The background story behind that picture is even funnier. Because my nigga is dead like, yo, I was on Indeed and I needed a job. And I applied to this shit. And I told the niggas I was well versed in fixing computer servers.
No, he said he was like, I'm proficient in all these technologies. Like,
this nigga, like, bro. He said, bro, I'm gonna try and figure it out as I go.
Bro had a Amazon data center, just like flip one plug. Everybody's order's gone.
Do I cut the green cord or the red one?
That nigga was in front of the fucking seat, the motherboard, my nigga, just looking at this shit. Like, damn, what the fuck am I doing?
Did I get into?
He's like, yo, bro, rent due on the 1st.
That was one where he was like, my first check was like $4K. I'm not quitting nothing. They're gonna fire me. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna figure this. Yeah.
You said they're gonna have to fire me.
They quit what? Nope. I'm showing up early. Yeah, I'm reading the pamphlet. I'm gonna figure it out.
Practicing on-site safety, nigga, doing all the OSHA shit. Nigga fucking
fail safes and whatnot.
Yeah, canceling niggas orders. He said good morning to everybody. Good morning.
He brought the donuts here last week.
Yeah, yo, Janelle's a fucking go-getter.
Yeah.
I like his attitude.
Yeah.
That nigga don't know what the fuck. That nigga know his ass on his elbow, nigga.
Folks gonna call him the donut guy. And that's what he's gonna be known for.
I got donuts.
He's leading all the morning meetings.
You gotta fire Janelle. He brings donuts.
Yeah. He leads the morning stretching routine.
Bro, he's blown like 3 servers.
Oh, yo, he got my coffee order and the donut order right.
Yo, Jamel, let me give you a fucking promotion, man.
Yeah.
How would you like to be a supervisor?
Yeah, get back out there, kid. You'll figure it out.
I'd like that a lot. I like that a whole lot. Jesus fucking Christ.
That is though, like for real with jobs, you know, they like you, you know, they'll train you. You know what I'm saying? You just got to get in the door.
Yeah.
No, that's me in my new job. I'm just like, hey man, I don't know what's happening here, so y'all gonna have to help me figure this out.
I don't know what is going on.
We in a pandemic. We work from home. That's
how y'all young people use the Facebook.
Facts, that's me.
I want to see my face.
Photoshop.
Ronnie, is that you?
Speaking of old folks, y'all see that Zion picture?
Bro, Zion is the oldest 21-year-old I've ever seen.
Which one?
Man.
That nigga, the one where he's like, he like this.
I'm gonna send it to you.
That nigga making a shit face.
I'm gonna send it to you on record, bro.
Okay.
That nigga said shit.
And it's like it's wild too, cause like, dude.
Oh yeah. Look
like,
like Bernie Mac.
He looked like someone's uncle, man.
Yeah.
My nigga injured, man. Leave my twin alone.
No, I love Zion, man, but that dude, he gotta lose weight, man. He
gonna lose weight, man. Leave his 21
toe,
years
bro.
old. He
can't run. He hurt his toe. He got
gout.
Yeah.
Yo, you look at Shaq.
Yeah.
Shaq big as a mug, strong as a mug.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he was like, even when he was on the Lakers, it was like, oh man, he has a crazy lower body injury. Like, yo, his pinky toe blew out.
It's always the lower extremities.
That would be some shit if it was gout. Eating all that rich food.
That nigga got the gout, bro.
I'd be crying, man. Like,
that nigga got the gout. That nigga need more vegetables in his diet. But he gonna be fine. The nigga he not playing, he injured. Let the nigga live. Niggas just being mean. Niggas just being mean.
No, bro. It's funny,
Every
bro.
time, that's a fact. It's funny. You can be mean if you're funny. Niggas just putting up that picture of him and Booger McFarland. I'm like, yo, bro, you looking like Booger, my nigga.
Hey, man, he looking more like him with each passing day. You know?
Man.
That boy need to get on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Boy got the Zion mobile and Phyllis Arena.
The Zion mobile, that's crazy. That's the Zion.
That's what's funny, too, because, you know, in basketball, all you do is run. Like, nigga, how are you fat and you run all day? What's going on?
He can't run. He has a...
Yeah, I know, but I mean...
Blowed off.
All that force.
All you do is run and jump. How are you...
Like, bro, like, no, they're talking about, like, the reason why he's having these injuries is because, like, it's so much force.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, they're talking about you like a horse, man. 3 horsepower worth of torque when he slams his foot down. That's how he blew his foot out. I'm like,
hey, man, but yeah, I look, 300 pounds going up and coming down that violently, you know, on them joints, I can understand.
Violently.
Yeah.
That's why
Shaq jump in the air violent.
Mm-hmm. Been doing that joint for 10 years.
So that boy was jumping in the air aggressive.
You be seeing, y'all saw that high school mixtape with Zion, man.
Just dug it on them white boys. Mm-hmm. I play that shit to go to sleep.
No, I'm gonna play that for my grandkids. Like the way my pops be talking about Dr.
This was Martin Luther King.
Like this guy right here, he was Superman.
He dunked on this white boy so hard they integrated school.
Down there.
He's the reason for segregation.
That's how we got our reparations. They said, okay, enough.
I'm tired of this.
What do y'all want? Can we give us the NBA back? How much money y'all want?
Uncle.
Give us the sports. Yeah. You, Derrick Henry, stiff arming people in the hell. Yeah, Lamar. Yeah, man. Something about to change.
A reckoning.
You got to start a dialogue.
There's a revolution coming.
The nigger agenda is impending. Once we fully commit to the nigger agenda, the streets will not be safe once we as a people unite under the nigger agenda.
We saw what happened to Russell Wilson, man.
Once you embrace that nigger, bro, it's lit. I don't know why when people be fighting it, bro, it don't make no sense to me, bro.
True, man. Russell's back with us here and got a new voice.
Bro, that nigga turned off the Peruvian, bro.
That man, 12 different races, man. I'm fascinated by Russell. He fascinates
me. That nigga is racially ambiguous. Like I've never seen a nigga be racially ambiguous
to that level.
Yeah,
that nigga is literally different races. That shit is crazy. Nigga wake up Dominican at 2 p.m. He Dominican at 4 p.m. He Peruvian. That shit is crazy.
Yep. He don't make no doggone sense.
He was Samoan at 12 p.m. that day.
Yeah, my bad, Samoan.
That man was Pacific Islander.
That shit crazy. But Ben Simmons,
yeah. Yeah, man. I'm just, you got to count your blessings. I'm just glad my team not dealing with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The Hornets?
Hey, man. Nah, the Lakers still my team, but it's different with basketball. Like I have a team, but it's more.
You gotta have a fun team, like a pet project team.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because like I'm basically, like I'm gonna be watching the Bulls. I watched the Hornets yesterday, so that's gonna be my 3 teams that I'm paying attention to. But I might check out a Timberwolves game here and there, see how it's all, like I said, I'm accepting my uncle status, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a young uncle, but I embrace it. So I'm just like rooting for my young Bulls, fucking LaMelo, Anthony Edwards, I just, I want to see the young boys do something.
Like find like a couple folks that are like from your area, that went to the same school as you or whatever, and just like, hey, I want to make sure you're good. Like I know
my baby boy.
Dallas, Dallas. I got Dorian Finney-Smith from a hometown and everything like that. And hey, I'll keep an eye on the Mavericks and everything like that. I want them to do good. And like Charlotte, they excited as a mug, man. So definitely watching them too.
Yep. Yeah, man. They came back went on like a 24-2 run, something like that. Came back down from 20. Came all the way back. Pacers should be ashamed of themselves, but we'll take it.
Did the announcer do like his crazy animated voice, man?
Oh, you right there.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Free throw.
LaMelo shitting on niggas, my God.
He just said niggas on the radio.
Hey, bro.
I don't know if that's
you enjoying the game too much.
It was like, what's the wildest like announcer call?
Yeah.
You heard, man. It was like, dude, it was the Russell Westbrook, he out of his cotton picking mind.
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
Said that.
He lost it.
Nigga
I'm surprised
that.
he made it out of the
He's
arena.
out of his cotton picking mind.
Oh, he in Oklahoma City. He'll be all right.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah. They was like, what's the issue?
I'm just saying, you know, I don't. Good thing Russell didn't hear him.
Hey man,
Russell would have beat up every man, woman, and child in that family,
and his wife,
especially his wife.
You better leave Westbrook alone.
But Russell Aloysius Westbrook.
But it's funny because it was just like it was more because I've heard that before, but like from my grandma who's like 90. Like, nigga, where you hear that from? What does it mean in your neck of the woods?
Like, bro, like you grew up in farm country in Oklahoma City. Like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
what do you mean by that?
What were you trying to say?
What you trying to say, brother?
Yeah, I'm hungry, fellas. I don't know if y'all got anything else, but I think I'm supposed to hit up Popeyes tomorrow. I'm gonna have to do that thing tonight.
Go ahead, man. Treat yourself.
Support black business.
Hey, facts.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, y'all remember the whole when racism is funny thing and then Popeyes was like they popped up and they were like, yeah, we just want to acknowledge that we'd be nothing without our. This is like during the whole last summer.
We'd be nothing without the niggas.
We know Black Lives Matter. Like, shut the fuck up, guys. Okay,
all right, man. All right. We get it.
Trust me. We appreciate
you. We love y'all niggas money.
We on the front lines. That's our business. Yeah, we know where our bread is buttered.
If niggas were to go to war right now, Popeyes would arm the military for us.
Yeah. Popeyes is strongest supporter. All right. Well, appreciate Kurt once again for joining us.
Hey,
brother Kurt.
Hey.
Yes, sir. We'll give our guest the last word. If you got anything, Kurt.
Hey, man.
Take us home.
Yeah, man. Continue to keep on doing what y'all doing with yourself, Kane, Brother Balin, and send my regards to Brother Pele. So I said
I'm sure I'll get the message.
Yeah, exactly. Appreciate it, guys. No,
wait, are y'all real quick? I don't know if Balin has watched it, but Kurt, are you watching the new Wu-Tang show at all? Or that just popped in your head?
It's like this like the same person like this past like week and a half that said like, yo, you need to watch like the Wu-Tang Wu-Tang series. I'm like,
yeah. I
keep telling myself like I'm gonna watch it, but like other things keep happening. Like it'll be like the weekend. I definitely need to watch it. Never watch it, but I'm definitely taking some time and just gonna watch it.
Okay.
All the way through because I'm excited to watch it. I don't really know too much about Wu-Tang, but like
that was me. Yep.
Yeah.
That was me. Yeah, I'm on season 2. It's good. I was a little stumbled by someone had posted on Twitter that they were like because the dude Ashton Sanders who plays RZA, I mean he does talk like that. Like I didn't know, I wasn't noticing it as much until the dude posted about it. Yeah, he does talk in like 3-word bursts for no reason. And
you got the triple time.
He didn't even rap like that on the show. He was like, nigga, where are you? But whatever. They said he was coached to do that. That's what RZA wanted him to sound like. So
I want you to sound like a dickhead. Everybody's gonna fucking hate it. And it's gonna they're all gonna laugh at you.
All right, so maybe next episode we'll talk a little Wu-Tang. We'll talk Ozark. Appreciate y'all joining us.